Hello. Probably not what you were expecting. This is future editing, Tiffany here, and I'm editing day 3 of our Disney cruise and realized that we didn't even do a beginning. I think we were so excited about our Disney room service that we were like, food! And completely forgot to do a beginning. So I'm going to give you a beginning here, but I also wanted to say that editing these videos, especially this week, has been exactly what I needed. I'm trying not to get emotional, but this is the week of Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is going to look very different for our family this year. So being able to look back on all of these special memories has been very therapeutic and very special. Being able to take this cruise, especially with friends, made it that much more memorable and that much more special, and I'm so very thankful. So welcome in. Or welcome back to day 3 of our Disney cruise. Now, on with the show. We ordered room service this morning because we are at, what is it called? Castaway Cay at Lighthouse Point. So I think the bagels are in there. We got some fresh fruit. We got some croissants, I believe. Yes. And some much needed coffee. So we're gonna dig in. Especially me with the coffee. Now I did want to address the distance between the ship and the new island, which is Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. There's been a lot of controversy online about the distance between the two. I would say, if I had to guesstimate, because we didn't time it or kilometer it or whatever the correct verbiage is, it's maybe about a mile, maybe a little bit over, but you do have the option to shuttle. Now, we didn't look into it because we're perfectly capable of walking, but I did see people being shuttled from the ship to the island and then from the island back to the ship. So I know it's possible. Maybe it's something you have to set up beforehand. I don't know. But we were just happy to be there. So I just think people like to have something to complain about just to complain. That's my look on it. So there you go. The opinion you didn't ask for. So it looks like you have a turboat berth, charter boat check-in as soon as you get onto the island. Looks like a little refreshment station, bathrooms, a little merchandise cart. Let's see what they have at Mangroves and Go. You can get your cold brew, specialty coffees, refreshers, Dole Whips. That pineapple thing is cute.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So as soon as you get on the island, you have that little area that has a few things that you can get, some drinks, some refreshments, use the bathroom, check in for one of the boat little thingies, and then you want to get on the tram because the cast member told us that it's a pretty good walk if you want to walk it, but tram is always best. So we just got off the tram. There is the bike rentals over there. We did try to rent bikes, but it was all filled up. But if you do rent bikes, you're going to pick up your bike over there. They have a merchandise area, Disney Tings. Photo ops over here, it looks like. Another little gift shop, Treasures of Earithua. That's cool. So I think we're going to head down to the adults only area.
Yeah, it's on the other side.
We're going to take a peek at the Goombay Cultural Center, see what there is to see, and then make our way towards the adults only beach. Looks like a really cool children's water park area over there. Looks like they have a slide. Very cool. This dynamic triptych? How do you say that? Triptych?
Yeah.
It's inspired by Junkanoo, the most celebrated festival in the Bahamas. if you want to rent snorkels, here's a Flippers and Fins snorkel rental. Looks like there's a bar right here, bow and ribbon bar. Looks like they also have restrooms and showers. Lots of areas to
sit and relax.
Sit and relax. There's probably
in the shade too.
Yeah, I'm not sure where all the food is. I know there's a Tutu barbecue. We refilled our water here at this little where the Tutu barbecue is. Even though the facility is not open yet for food, their drink stations are open, so you can go get ice water. They have Coke products, so that's good that they have that too. Very beautiful, very tropical. I love it. So this is the adults only beach area. Looks like they have a food spot too. Serenity Bay Barbecue. I also have a bar. This is the little bar. I think we're gonna go down to the ocean.
We're going to the beach.
Whew, it is a trek down here though. I am out of breath. Because I am out of shape. Towards the end of this next video that I filmed for a short, you can hear me getting yelled at for putting my feet in the water. But the sand was absolutely beautiful. It was pink, and I put this piece of seaweed here for some cinematic effect. We're having lunch here at Serenity Bay Barbecue. Dave's already scarfed down all of his food. And I've got some potato salad, some cucumber salad, hot dog, fries, mac and cheese. Looks like maybe some jambalaya. Looks like, kind of, I don't know. There's some sausage in there, it looks like. Dave said it was good. They were out of hamburgers when I went up there, so I got a hot dog instead. I might go back up there and get a hamburger. I might not, I don't know. What'd you think of your food?
It was good. All of it was good, actually.
I'm gonna dig into mine. I think we are gonna head back to the ship now. We're gonna wait for the tram to come and pick us up.
Before it starts raining, it's already sprinkling.
Yeah, and I don't even know if you can hear me, but we'll talk more about Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point once we get back to the ship and we have better audio. Like I stated earlier in the video, the walk back to the ship was a little bit more tiring than the walk to the island, but they did have water waiting for us at the end of the walkway, which I thought was a very nice touch. So we're back on the ship now. We've had a little rest and wanted to say our thoughts of Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
I thought it was nice. Nothing over the top, nothing that wowed me though. There's not a lot there to do unless you are taking an excursion, which we did not. Really, other than just kind of sit, relax, and lay on the beach, which is fine. But today, well, this particular day, we couldn't even get in the water because it was so rough with the wind and riptide, and we didn't schedule any excursions. So it's, you know, it's a new island, so there's not a whole lot to see, but what there is to see is very, very pretty. And I think it's going to get prettier as time goes, especially with the vegetation and everything that, you know, grows and matures throughout the area.
There's several different beaches that you can lay out on. You know, they have chairs, they have loungers, they have umbrellas, and all of that. Some of them are in front of the cabanas, which are private cabanas. Some of them are like family beaches, and then there's also an adults beach. We went to the adults beach. In some areas we noticed that maybe the water wasn't as rough as other beach areas, and they're doing something over here. We don't actually have a room beside of us. It's like
storage
and crew area, so you can hear the crew working and banging and doing their thing over there. So I apologize for that if you can hear that in the microphone. But some areas we noticed there were people in the water, so they were able to swim in the ocean in some areas. But in our area that we were in, we had a black flag flying, which meant no entry into the water. So you couldn't even like go into the water even knee. I mean, even if you didn't want to swim, you just kind of wanted to stand there, they wouldn't even let you do that. I mean, that was disappointing, but I mean, we did what we wanted to do. I wasn't going to go swim anyway. We're not really beach people. I like the ocean. I think it's pretty. I like looking at it and sticking my feet in the water, but I'm not the type of person that's going to go swimming in the water in the ocean. There's just too many things out there.
Well, I wanted to swim, so I was kind of disappointed. But I guess it's, you know, at least while the time we were there, we didn't endure any rain, whereas once we got back on the ship, it started pouring. So
yeah. And it may have been different in the family area. You may have been able to go in the water on that side, because it just depended on, because the island is, what would you say it's shaped like? It's kind of shaped like a horseshoe, I guess.
Almost.
So we were way at the very, very end on this side, so the winds were coming from this side, so the beaches that were over here on this side and on this side were not getting the type of wind that this beach, you know, was getting. So that's just the way it was at the beach area that we were at. The family beach area may have been different, but we kind of wanted to go, you know, away from all the families and the children and have a more quiet beach area. And so that's just the way it was there.
Yeah, I think it's a nice beach. It's a nice area. I think it's just going to get better with time.
Yeah, I agree. We did eat lunch there. The lunch there was actually a whole lot better than the lunch that we had yesterday at the Royal Court. We told you guys about that lunch. It was pretty bad. The only complaint there was they had hot dogs, hamburgers, things like macaroni and cheese with panko breading. That was really good. They had potato salad.
Yeah, chicken sandwich. They had fruit. They had ribs. They had, you know, rice, Caribbean rice. They had fries. Not a whole lot of healthy options. They had ice cream, which I didn't have any. I wanted some. I was being good.
He did have some cookies, but he didn't have any ice cream. But when I went up there to get my food, because Dave went up first and got his food, and then I went up when he got back to the table, and they were out of hamburgers by the time I got there. So my only option, my one and only option, they did not have any chicken sandwiches ready, nor hamburgers. So I had to have a hot dog, any type of like sandwich. Hot dog was the only option, which the hot dog was good. It's a high quality hot dog. And I had the potato salad was good. The rice that Dave mentioned, I thought was sausage at first, but it was actually chicken. It was very good. So all the food was really good, I thought. The bathroom situation was kind of a fiasco because there was no toilet paper in any of the stalls, and one of the stalls was really, really nasty and not even usable, and that was just at that one area. I mean, overall, I think we liked it. We liked being able to get off the ship and have the option to walk around and explore. They do have lots of activities there throughout the day. They have different shows throughout the day. We didn't partake in any of those, but overall, yeah, I mean, I would go back.
Yeah, it would probably be a while before I come back, though. Let it kind of mature and grow into, you know, something bigger and better.
Yeah, because it is very new. It's only been open for, about three months now-ish. Tonight we have dinner at the Royal Court again. I think we're going to see the Frozen show.
And it's Pirate Night.
And it's Pirate Night tonight, so arr. All right, so that was our day at Lookout Key Lighthouse Point. and what we thought, what our thoughts were. And we hope you enjoyed coming along. We enjoyed bringing you along. We came back to the cabin, took a nice long nap that I think was very needed. And now we're going to hop in the shower and get ready for pirate night. But as for this video, we are going to let you guys go, and we will continue the adventure on the Disney Fantasy. All those YouTube things.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell.
And we'll see you when we see you.
Bye.
Bye.